Good morning, guys. It's Rebecca here from Transitions, and I'm here to do you a weekly reading. So I'm going to do Monday the 7th through to Thursday the 10th. I think I've got that right. 8th, 9th, 10th. I just suddenly had to rethink that then. Yeah, Monday the 7th to Thursday the 10th, and then hopefully I'll do you one on Friday for the weekend again. I may pop in and do another one tomorrow, just a one-off, but we'll have to see. How are we all this morning? I'm freezing cold. It's like -1 this morning. I'm going to school, we're freezing. But yeah, I hope you've all had a good weekend. Mine's not been too bad, as you all know. I was looking after my friend's little girl all weekend, so that's been fun. The kids have absolutely loved it. I've been like, oh, but yeah, it has been lovely. It's been nice staying there. Let's get in. I'm just trying to think. I'm hopefully going to do a live tomorrow. That's my thoughts, providing I don't end up with any appointments. I'm hoping to do a live tomorrow. I want to try and get a bit of drawing done this week as well, so watch out for that. And then we've also got Friday. Friday will be the reading for the weekend, and then either well, watch out for some healing posts. I'm going to put one of them on today. I'm also probably going to put one on Friday. What else? My brain's gone dead today. I have so much to think about this week. My brain's gone dead. But just watch out on my page. There's going to be lots of bits and bobs going on. Like I say, if you want to have a live reading with me, do watch out. Because hopefully tomorrow, if I do get an appointment and I can't do it tomorrow, I'll definitely do one on Friday. But I'm definitely doing a live this week. So do watch out for that. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what comes in for today. What is the message? What is the message, guys, for today? Monday the 7th through to Thursday the 10th. Monday the 7th through to Thursday the 10th. Are we going with them? Yeah. I love these ones. These ones are really nice, especially if you are learning, because they don't have a lot on them, basically. So you have to use your senses. You have to use your hearing and your feeling, and you've really got to look into a card. So if you want to know anything about these cards, do let me know. You can always put a comment in the bottom. I can't think of the name of the guy off the top of my head that does them, and to be honest with you, I ain't got the box with me at the moment, but I can. It'll come back to me. Chris Aldous, I think he's called, is the guy that did these cards that I bought them off. I'll have to double check that, but I'm sure that's his name. And they are really good cards for when you're getting going, because they literally don't really have anything on them. So you've really got to use your intuition. You've really got to talk to spirit, and you've really got to, look deep inside the cards to get your message. Right, what do we need to know? I'll have a couple of cards. That renewal card again, and the faith card, which came out over the weekend, isn't it? And the awareness card again. Look on the bottom there. Just feel like we need one more. Let's switch them around. Should have it down a little bit more, really, shouldn't I? And then you can see the cards. But look, and you can see the cards. Whee. Right, okay. Right, okay, loads of cards now. This is what I do to myself, isn't it? So this week, guys, we'll just turn these around and I can see them. Okay, so just want to say, at the end of this, we have the Phoenix, the Rebirth card. So just remember that, and the Joy card. Got two of the best cards in this pack, Rebirth and Joy. So, trust. We always have to trust, don't we? This is like the scenario of the bird on the twig. Okay, the bird sits on the twig. It doesn't worry about, is the twig going to break, because we have wings. So basically, it doesn't need the twig. It uses it obviously to sit on, but it doesn't need it if that twig was to break. And this is what this feels like for me today. If you were if you're feeling a little bit unsettled, a little bit unnerved, you've got to start to trust yourself, believe in yourself. You're strong enough. You're, I don't want to say brave enough, but you're strong enough. You're grounded enough. You're wise enough to be able to do whatever it is that needs doing at this time. Okay, so you've not got to worry about what's going on around you, because you can save yourself. Is what I'm getting. You can save yourself. That one wish that you've got as well. There's a star in the background that's standing out for me today. That wish that you've got, if you trust hard enough, you're going to get there. And you're going to get there through sheer sweat and determination, is what I'm feeling today. And faith, because of course we have the faith card here. Seasons. Seasons are always changing. People's opinions are always changing. People's emotions are always changing, even including our own. So what this is saying to me is, whatever's going on around you at the moment, trust in yourself. Don't worry about what's going on, what other people are doing, thinking, what situations they're causing for you. You know, if it's around work and things, don't worry about what everybody else is doing, because seasons change, people's emotions change, people's thoughts change. But the only thing that you can really rely on is yourself, your own stability, and what you can bring in for yourself. Okay, trust that you know what you're doing. You don't have to worry about what anybody else is doing. And that's what that feels like to me today, is that, you know, seasons change. So do things, so do situations, and so do people. Okay. Faith, Wheel of Fortune turning. Things are moving forward for you. Things are going to get balanced. I've got this feeling from this symbol here that we've got the stability coming in there for you. You're more grounded and stable than you think, and that is also being predicted by the bird here on this man's finger. The other thing is as well, is that sometimes it's not just, you know, we can stand there firm on our own, but we can also let a few people in. I do think for some of you, there's somebody around you that you can actually trust. So you can hold your own whilst using this person as a bit of a, I want to say a confidant. So yeah, there's that stability there for you. But I feel like mainly it's about you, it's yourself. I said this if you read the reading about this before. For this situation that's going on around people at the moment, this feeling of having to, you know, trust in their own self. This is what's going on from the universe. The universe here, look, can you see how this is very much on its own little plinth here? So that's very solid, it's very contained. You are very contained as a person. You're very much centered. You're very much bringing yourself into your own. You're very much self-sufficient, I want to say. And what the universe is doing here is, these are your emotions for me. These are symbols of your emotions. This is you managing to stay as focused as you can in the situations that you're in. And what's happening is with the green and the love of the heart here, because green for me represents the heart chakra, the love center. It's about you nurturing and holding your own and thinking about your own emotions and thinking about, you know, how can I make this as stable as possible for myself? How can I pull this through and bring everything I know together to make this situation move forward? And the universe there are pretty much holding you safely and saying, you know, there will be a renewal if you have that faith, if you have that trust in yourself, if you don't worry about what's going on around you and what can wobble our emotions and wobble our feeling of being safety, because unfortunately it is things and situations around us that make us wobble and worry about ourselves and what's going on, because we can't predict what other people are going to do. And I get that from the companionship card. This is two people here that are sat under the moon. Now, as you know, for me, the moon, if it's full on a card, it's usually that there is things that need to be said. There's hidden truths, there's information that's not being presented properly. It feels like there's miscommunication. It also feels to me that there has to be these conversations. So that could be a business conversation, that could be a relationship, family, friends, however this, you know, this sits for you. But what they keep bringing me back to is the fact that you are all right on your own. You are stable, okay? You are stable. So trust in the information that's being given. Trust what you're seeing. Just make sure that everything that's being said to you is of trustworthy words. Do you know what I mean? Just make sure that when you talk, you give over trustworthy information, because this can be, to me, sometimes clouded information that's not getting passed on properly, information that's not clear. There could be a few lies involved. So just make sure you're listening out very carefully, and you trust in your own, and you have faith in your own feelings, your emotions, whatever's coming forward for you from these conversations. Make sure you're using your own intuition to know what's real and what's not. Also, we've got the movement. This is somebody trying to rush things forward, bring things forward, make things work. Whereas we go back to this card, and this person here on this finger, this bird, that bird is just, contemplating what is going on, what is happening. What is it that I need to work out from this situation? What is it I need to know before I can move forward? Because here we also have the full moon again. So it's like, stuck. The horse is rearing up, but it's not actually moving forward. There needs to be some movement, but there needs to be this truthful conversation as well. Two people need to come together and have that conversation and have that time together to work out, these emotions that are laid here, that are going on, because otherwise this horse isn't going to disappear. It isn't going to set off. Now, what I want to say is, for some of you, this rebirth card is all about the fact that you have changed, you have moved forward, you are dealing with things differently, you are learning to trust in yourself, you are learning and understanding that everybody in the world has different things going on, different emotions, and different things affect things in different ways, but you're keeping stable and sturdy. You're keeping very stable and sturdy within all this. So that's, for some of you, that's a rebirth. That's you looking at yourself and thinking, actually, I'm pretty good and I'm pretty much okay. Whereas for some of you, this is going to be about you learning to become this bird on this finger or branch, however you want to call it. Learning and becoming more wiser. Learning to have them better conversations and more truthful conversations. And for you to understand that the universe really does have your back, that you're quite safe, that you're quite stable here. All this can bring you is the joy card. The joy card is like the 10 of cups. It's like the woohoo, I'm happy, I'm stable, I feel secure, I've had my rebirth, my change. So whatever's going to happen, things are going to come out from that. Wow, look at this. So then we have the fate card. Something's going to come in, guys, to cause a completion. So whatever happens with this conversation, with this changing, these two people coming together and trying to sort their business out, or whatever it is they're trying to do at this time, that is going to cause this rebirth. That's going to cause this happiness. Whether that be two people, deciding not to do these things anymore. What's been going on has been a fated thing. It might be that over time this has happened recurrently, because we have a lot of different paths that we could have taken. Well, we've taken the path that we've taken. So now we have to just believe in ourselves and bring this to a completion. Okay, whichever way around it is, it's going to be a great completion. It's going to be happiness in whichever form that takes. So just have that belief in yourselves that whatever happens, keep that faith. Whatever happens, the universe has got you back today and this week, right up until Thursday and beyond. We've had it this weekend, our awareness. We've got to be aware of what we're thinking, feeling, how we're perceiving things, and how we're bringing things forward. And then, only then, can we have them serious conversations. Can we trust in ourselves enough to know that life changes, life moves on. Whatever happens, life changes and life moves on. Okay, we evolve, we grow. So we outgrow jobs, we outgrow people. We also, within these jobs and within these friendships, within these relationships, we can also grow within that, and things can change as well. It doesn't mean to say there has to be an ending. It just means that something within it is in needing to grow. And I think that that's you. I think that that's you. I think that's you that's growing. It's you that's realising that, seasons change, things change, and people change. And I just think that you're learning to have that faith in trusting in yourself and how you've moved on and moved forward. And that you're trusting that fate will guide you in the right direction. It's brought you this far, hasn't it? Ooh. It's brought you this far. And this card is the best card. The best card in the deck. There's going to be movement. But you can't have movement until you do something about it. So trust in yourself. Trust in your next move and make it work for yourself. Okay? Hope and love. Hope and love. Right, let's do a little mini message, I think, for you guys. I like my little mini messages. I will be putting up a daily post with a reading for you, a little bit of inspiration. So we'll see what they come up with for you today. Let's see what... Do a couple of these. That's too many. There's about 6 there. Just one more would be nice, please. Okay then, so we don't want to do them. We'll do these. We'll do this one. I like being told off. It's great being in my granddad's studio as well, because I feel even more... He comes obviously to help me, but I feel even more close to him being in his room, so that's nice. I'm going to start doing some drawing in here this week. They'll go on to my... Don't forget, I have a page that I do all my drawings will get posted into. So to be in with a chance of being me drawing for you, please go over to my new place. My new page, which is called A Glimpse of a Soul, with Transitions with Rebecca. So if you want to be a part of that, just come on, press join. There's no rules and regulations for you to get in there, so just come along and have a look. So what do we get today? We get oneness is my true nature, oneness with oneself, oneness with trusting yourself, knowing that you are strong enough to get through this, and trusting that everything changes. Life is a cycle, everything changes. So that's oneness. And then we have, when I lean certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Faith and faith. Double faith cards for us today. Got to keep the faith, got to keep the hope, okay? Keep the faith in yourself is what I want to say. Always have that faith in yourself, because you know what you're doing. Your soul's always navigating you in the right direction. Seeing clearly. We've got a dog on its head here, look. Doing a handstand. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. What were I saying? Everything changes. The seasons change. Don't worry. The pause in momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. What did I say about the movement card? That horse is there waiting to set off, but he's not quite ready. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. 10 of abundance. By the way, these can go for anything. It doesn't have to be towards this specific reading. If you take what you want from these little side messages. Heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. Beautiful card there. Look at that family with all the children coming together. So that's where this joy and this happiness and this rebirth comes in. That's, you know, that's where you're heading, isn't it? That's what we all want for our families and for our children. 8 of emotion, which is this one. You feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. Perfect card to go with that rebirth card there. Rebirth and renewal. Rebirth and renewal. Okay? Believe in yourselves. Believe in yourself. Trust in the branch. Trust in your wings, not your branch. Okay? Right, guys, have a wonderful day. Stick me a little thumbs up down below. Please do put any comments. Please do get in touch with me if you want to go on to any of my pages or anything, and watch out for everything that's coming up this week. Have the best Monday, and I will see you. If I don't see you before on here, I'll see you on Friday. Goodbye, guys. Lots of love. Take care.